Welcome to the Global Warming Report for May 2007, a new and continuing series on the global warming scan. I'm your host, Mr. B. As radical global warming lunatics continue to spew fear, doom, and gloom for the planet, record low temperatures and out-of-season snowfalls are occurring throughout the world. So I assume these unusually cold temperatures mean the world is getting warmer. So what rocket scientists came up with that theory? Let me just give you a few examples of what these lunatics are calling global warming. April 2007, NOAA reports the average temperature in April was 51.7 degrees Fahrenheit. This was 0.3 degrees Fahrenheit cooler than the 1901 to 2000 average, the 47th coolest April in 113 years. May 23rd, Rocky Mountain News in Denver, Colorado reports late season snow in the southwestern mountains of Colorado were under a snow advisory with up to 8 inches of accumulation possible. Also on May 23rd, Cape Times in South Africa reports the South African Weather Service reported 34 new records on May 21st and another 20 the following day. Almost all records were for the lowest maximum and minimum daily temperatures in towns across the country. May 25th, the Calgary Sun in Canada reports the homes were left without power, downed trees damaged dozens of cars, and school was canceled for thousands of kids as a blast of record snow slammed many parts of southern Alberta on May 24th. May 26th, KFYR-TV in Bismarck, North Dakota reports it was windy, cold, and there was snow on the ground. May 28th, the Sun Online in Great Britain reports that northern Scotland and eastern Anglia were set to be hit by a bank holiday snow. May 29th, Independent Online reports dozens of people were feared killed in remote parts of northwestern Nepal after the areas were hit by a freak late May snowstorm. May 29th, Bloomberg.com reports the temperature in many parts of Argentina fell below freezing on May 28th, pushing electricity demand to record usage, according to the country's energy regulator. And as a result, Argentina cut shipments of gas to Chile to meet the surge in demand, forcing their neighbor to rely on residual gas in the pipeline. June 1st, Yahoo News also reports the coldest May in Argentina since 1962, with millions of residents firing up space heaters, straining the electrical grid for 3 nights, and forcing authorities to slash power supply nationwide and briefly cut domestic natural gas provisions and exports to Chile. And finally, in an ABC report on July 1st, NASA Administrator Michael Griffin continued to draw the ire of prominent climate scientists inside and outside of NASA, as well as members of Congress, after apparently downplaying the need to combat global warming. Now, this only proves the liberal so-called scientific community is nothing but a bunch of pathological liars, as they constantly claim that global warming has been universally accepted by scientists, yet this report by ABC seems to indicate otherwise. Now, of course, the liberal media will only report on those who dispute global warming simply to ridicule those who are not in lockstep with global warming lunatics. And of course, in spite of this evidence which contradicts the global warming theory, environmentalist wackos will continue to spread their convenient lies and claim that they're isolated incidents which are further signs of global warming. So let's see, Argentina, an entire country, is an isolated incident? So then these lunatics will follow up, it's just one region. So now we have regional warming in certain places. Doesn't the word global and global warming mean the entire planet? So instead we have regions in the world where temperatures are above normal, other regions where the temperature is below normal, and many regions where the temperature is near normal. Now, if the world is warming, then why isn't every place in the world above normal? Now, I'll agree it has been warmer than normal in the United States for the past few years, yet this year the climate seems to have turned around and has actually been cooler than the past few years, according to the NOAA report at the start of this story. So why do these insane lunatics continue to hold fast to their doomsday predictions? Now, I believe if all the global warming wackos would just shut their mouth and the world would just cool off dramatically due to the decrease in hot air being released, with Al Gore and Rosie O'Donnell being the prime providers of the hot air. And you can read the full articles mentioned here at their source by visiting the Only in America website shown at the end of this story. So until next time, keep warm and throw another log on the fire. I'm Mr. B. You have any comments, criticism, or hate mail for me? Bring them on. I'll take all comers. I want to hear from you, especially you liberals and especially you global warming lunatics. Send me a message at onlyinamerica2008@yahoo.com.